Anyone who subscribes to the Star Advertiser has probably seen this full-page ad. A doctor's confession to the city of Honolulu. It's about laser treatments for arthritis and other types of chronic pain. So does it work? You be the judge.
Hi, I'm Dr. Jeremy Alosa, and I have a confession to make. I wrote this full-page ad. You may have seen it in the Honolulu Star Advertiser. I don't know, how could you miss it? I grew up in Boston, Massachusetts, and what got me into chiropractic is I was 18 years old, I think, at the time, and I hurt my back. I was in some severe pain. I was basically bedridden for 2 days, didn't know what to do. My mom convinced me to go to a chiropractor. I didn't even know what one was at that point. And I went, guy adjusted me, and about a week later I was as good as new. So that really opened my eyes to chiropractic, and from that point forward I was determined to be a chiropractor because I wanted to do what that chiropractor did for me for somebody else. Well, chiropractic, they adjust the spine in order to remove pressure on the spine. The spine has 24 movable parts, or bones, or vertebra, and what can happen is they can subluxate, or just be a little bit out of alignment, which can cause pain, inflammation, and by adjusting the spine, you can release that subluxation, free up the movable bones, and at the same time, because the spine encompasses the spinal cord and all the nerves, you can stimulate those to help the body heal. I got my undergrad degree at the University of Massachusetts, and then I got tired of the long cold winters in Boston. I did my chiropractic training at Los Angeles College of Chiropractic, and while I was there, I met a girl that I ended up marrying, and she just so happened to be a local girl here in Hawaii, so that's how I ended up here in Hawaii. So I was doing chiropractic adjustments, and a lot of my patients were arthritic. Just about all of them seemed to have some type of arthritis, and I was just looking for another modality that I could use to help them. And I talked to a colleague of mine. He was practicing in Utah, Salt Lake City, and he told me about this Class 4 laser he was using to treat arthritis, and he was getting tremendous results. And I was intrigued, so I did some research on it. I ended up buying a laser, Class 4 laser, back in 2009, and I tell you, I was so amazed at the results I was getting using that. It's why I was inspired to write a book. It took me from start to finish just about 2 years to get it done, but now that it's out, it was well worth it, and it's probably one of the best decisions I've ever made. It's more than just laser therapy in the book. I talk about today's healthcare system, the workings of the healthcare system, especially for patients who have arthritis. When they come in for their first treatment here in the office, they get a copy of the book, and I found that that's been very helpful for patients to get over that skepticism. Once they see the book, they can read about it, see how it was developed. They can see all the different patient testimonials that are in there. I think there's close to 200 different real patient testimonials in there, so they can relate to that. But there's nothing that really gets over the skepticism more than having a treatment and feeling some relief after just 1 or 2 treatments. In my practice, I cater towards older population. Most of my patients are probably 60 and older, but the laser works on any type of musculoskeletal issue or problem for any age group. A lot of athletes have the same treatment done on them in a professional setting, even the collegiate setting. I know the Florida Gators have the same exact laser. Boston Celtics use this laser as well. Typically, arthritis symptoms can start anywhere, but generally they start to appear in middle age, probably 50 and up. And then, as time goes on, it's a progressive issue, so it may start out as a little joint stiffness, then it will progress to some pain, and then it'll become more severe pain. It's an escalating kind of thing. The laser is very effective treating arthritis for a number of reasons, but one is because the laser is a very powerful anti-inflammatory, and that's really the main pain generator for arthritis is inflammation. It also stimulates cellular repair and cellular regeneration, which is really key to getting long-term pain relief because the laser stimulates damaged cells to repair themselves into healthy cells. Low back pain is probably the #1 condition that we treat, and just about everybody will develop some type of back pain at some point in their life. It's just the way it is. It's a complex structure, and when things go wrong with the spine, especially in the lower back, it can create symptoms that go down the legs, it can go all the way down to the feet. And this laser is very effective in treating that, again, because it's a powerful anti-inflammatory. So I get treated with it all the time. I'm 40 years old, and I've probably treated every part of my body at one point or another, so it keeps me going, and it keeps a lot of other patients going too as well.